Hello. Hello. How are you guys doing tonight? Hey, Beauty. Welcome back. All right, guys. So we're going to kick this off by doing a free reading. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe if you want to join the free game. Hello. Hey, Four Elements. Welcome back. Hey, guys. So if you guys look in my description, free readings are for those who are subscribed, and the banner shows going across the screen is that for free readings, we play games. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start off doing that. So get ready. You guys are going to pick a number 0 through 20. And the first person to guess is going to get a reading. So go ahead and put your guesses in the chat. Hello, new sub, Miss Chariana. All right, still no one's guessed it, so keep going.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack. Citywide, 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free. Just click the banner now or go to ZipRecruiter.com/Pandora. That's ZipRecruiter.com.
It's 0 through 20, guys, just so you know. I see some higher numbers. All right, so, okay, someone guessed it. The 4 elements. It was number 19. I put it on the screen. 4 elements guessed it first. All right, so go ahead and ask your question, 4 elements. Is it any question? Yeah, any question's fine. As far as donations go, I see some questions or some people asking questions about donations. The information scrolling across the bottom of the screen, Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Donations are encouraged and appreciated. I don't have a minimum for donations, so you guys can donate as much as you want, but there is a stipulation. The more you donate, the more in depth I go. So if you're wanting a more in-depth, involved reading, obviously, if you donate just a couple dollars, it's going to be pretty brief. Also, I can give you some channeled messages, and that's an extra $3. So when you ask your question, just let me know if you want channeled messages. Hey, Beauty, I got your donation. So after I asked or answer this question, I'm going to move on to you. If you guys do donate, do me a favor and put I'm trying to think of an uncommonly used emoji. Put like a star in the comments if you donate, so it grabs my attention. Because my moderator is not in tonight, so I'm having to do this all by myself. Sunflower Sandy. Thank you. How does love interest Leo currently feel? How does love interest Leo currently feel about 4 elements? Oh, okay. Passion came in reverse. There's something blocking you 4 elements, and I think that it's possibly some type of fear or insecurity, and I'm not sure if it's your energy is showing this to your love interest, your energy towards the love interest, Leo. So Leo could be picking up on some type of, I hate the word desperation, but some type of like insecurity or feeling of lack and true desire for this connection. And it could be coming on a little strong. I guess that's what I'm going for. So that's kind of the message that I'm getting. It's kind of a turnoff. Spirit wants you to know that you are lovable, that you deserve love. And so maybe work on your confidence a little bit more, because as far as this card can turn around, the Leo can have this passion for you. But as of right now, there's like a scale and it's leaning more in the Leo's favor at the moment. Anything else for 4 elements, please? You could be healing from some child wounds. Pay attention to the red flag. So Leo is seeing some type of insecurity that could have to do with, this is like a really harsh reading. It could have to do with like maybe maturity or something. Feels like there's something here that could be a red flag, and it's stopping them from moving forward or maybe committing further. The Leo, what I'm getting is very cautious right now. Anything else for 4 elements here with Leo's feelings? Ooh, 4 of Swords. Okay. So as far as action, we're not moving towards you at the moment, okay? There is deception here. Sneaky behavior. You said there's a third party. Okay. Yeah, at this time, I don't see the Leo moving towards you. At the bottom of this deck, we do have healing family issues. If the Leo is involved in a committed relationship or like even marriage here, because we do have the Hierophant, they're trying to move through that and work through that at this time. And that is what I have for you, 4 elements. Yeah, that could be it. Beauty, go ahead and post your question. Hey, D, you donated on Cash App. Thank you guys for letting me know where you're donating at as well, because that does help me since I'm moderating for myself tonight. All right, so D wants 2 questions. Okay. You are very welcome, 4 Elements. Thanks for joining us. Those of you who are waiting for another chance at a free reading, hang around, because once I get through these 3 donations, I will be doing another free game. If you guys want to, or if you guys don't have time to kind of hang around and you want to try to come back in a few minutes, you can definitely do that as well. Because remember, those are decided live. So if you don't want to sit here and wait, you don't have to. Because I do have 3 donations to get through before I do another free game. So it's up to you if you want to hang around. All right. Beauty. Oh my gosh. It's heavy tonight, man. Okay, so 7 of Swords is a no. I asked, is he cheating, yes or no? We got a no. But the actual card that came out is 7 of Swords, which is sneakiness. So there's something that's making you feel like unsure or uncertain. I'm not sure if that's projection. I'm not sure if that's from past experiences. For a solid yes or no, I got a no. But I'm going to delve in a little bit deeper here. My moderator, I think that she's in a study group or something like that. She's in school, so she's not always available. So I think she's just taking the night off tonight. Okay, Carmen. PayPal is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I do not have a moderator tonight, so I'm so sorry I don't have anyone to type it into the chat at the moment. What is the sneaky behavior, Spirit? What is the sneaky behavior? There's nothing bad here. It's possible that this is a strangely specific message, but it's possible that you're feeling like there's something more happening here. Because so let's just say someone was planning a proposal, right? So they're sending sneaky texts and they're deleting messages and they're going out to jewelers and things like that, and not telling you where they're going and making plans and things like that. To anyone who's really paying attention, they may think, okay, this person's being really sneaky. They're doing things behind my back. Like, are they cheating? What's going on? But like in reality, they're actually planning to propose to you. So like the strange message that's coming through is like it's not what it seems. I'm not saying that he's going to propose, but I'm just saying like it's not what you think it is. Like if you're having suspicions, there's something else going on here. Because we do have Ace of Pentacles, which is wanting to make an offer. So I mean, unless he's like proposing to someone else, which I highly doubt, because like I said, I got a no to your question. I feel like there's some grand romantic gesture that he's creating right now. Like maybe he's planning on it, like to surprise you with like a trip or something like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how far along you guys are in your relationship. Like, would a proposal be like so totally crazy? I don't know. That's for you to decide. But it seems like there's this grand romantic gesture with the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Wands looks like he's planning something like somewhere else in the world. Like, there is something being planned. You said that's what he says too. Oh my God. Okay, so we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And so it could be that he's planning some kind of trip. Or some kind of like getaway, retreats. Oh, okay. That's crazy. What is... Okay, so that's interesting because so the Seven of Swords come out and the deception card did come out twice. So figure out what this is about. What is this deception card about? What is this deception card about? What is this deception card about? More planning, more preparation for something. What is this deception card about? He's working on something here. He's working, planning, trying to decide between something. I feel like he's got like some kind of ace up his sleeve. Like he's going to surprise you with something. Again, we have the Knight of Cups. Of course, beauty, I would say, as always, follow your intuition. It's never going to lead you astray. But just know that your ego can inflict fear into you. Your ego is fear. Spirit is only going to ever incite feelings into you that are come from a place of love and light and peace. And if it's like this intrusive, like fear-based thought that you're having, try to sit with yourself and really think about, where is this coming from? Do I have actual valid reason to feel this way? Has he ever given me reason to feel this way? Like, where is this questioning coming from? Is it my own insecurity, or do I really have reason to feel like there could be cheating going on? Because like every time I do a reading for you guys, it doesn't feel that way. But we do have deception coming out, but clarifying that was like some kind of plan. You know what I mean? Like him planning something, just kind of like hiding some kind of possible grand gesture. So I don't know. I don't feel like anything like super negative or anything about this. And like I said, when I asked the question outright, yes or no, I got a no. So you said you cheated once. Maybe it is feelings of projection. Maybe you're worried that it's going to happen to you. But remember that what you think about, you bring about, and you could be manifesting this into your life. So try not to focus so much on the negative and more about the positive and what's good. I would say definitely follow your intuition, but remember that your intuition is not going to instill fear into you. Did I answer all your questions? I think I did. All right, so the next person on the list is Sunflower Sandy. You can go ahead and post your question. While I was answering Beauty's question, did anybody else donate? Oh, Carmen. Carmen, I think, said she was going to donate. Let me check my PayPal. Hi, Victorian Princess. For free readings, we play a game, and I have 2 more donations to get through. So if you want to hang around for your chance at a free reading, you can definitely do so. Will Johnson, I'm not sure if anyone answered your question. I highly doubt it because I'm pretty much the only one here answering questions. But sometimes my my friends in the chat sometimes will answer you. But there's no minimums. You can donate any amount that you want. The more that you donate, the more in depth with your reading that I go. And if you want specific channel message from your person, it's an extra $3 in addition to whatever it is that you donate. Hello, everyone who is new and new subscribers. Welcome. Just want to let you know that free readings, as you can see scrolling across the bottom of the screen, we play a game for. Periodically throughout the stream, you will play a game for your chance to win. I do have 2 donations to get through before I get to that part of the stream. But if you want to hang around or maybe come back, I would say in about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, you can check back and see where we are in the list. My PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo information are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. All right, so Beauty wants a channeled message. Okay, so after Beauty's channeled message, I have Sunflower Sandy, and then I have Dee, and then I have Kalia Rob. Has anyone else donated? If so, can you please put some star emojis or something that'll grab my attention in the chat? Channel messages from James, right, Beauty? Channeled messages, please. Okay. Okay, I feel like this is past energy. This might resonate for you for past energy, but we have I wasn't ready for this connection and now I am. I want to be close to you. You get me. You compliment me. I'm remaining practical. Oh, we have I can't be what you need right now. That's interesting. Can't be what you need right now. I feel like there's more to that. There's something to dig into this. I'm fighting for us. I feel a lot of joy when I'm around you. The bottom of the deck, we have I look for you everywhere. I replay our interactions over and over. No one gets me like you do. All right. Sunflower Sandy. Yes, donations are open. Hey guys, if you have any questions, just look at the scrolling information along the bottom of the screen. It might help answer any questions that you may have. My moderator is not in tonight, so it's just me. But if you still have some questions after that, then feel free to post it in the chat. Oh, Beauty, one more thing. I can't get you out of my head. Just popped out. Sunflower Sandy, did you want channeled messages with your donation? Long distance relationship. Currently together. Oh, you said you're glad that I'm live tonight. That's sweet. Beautiful love. Okay, beautiful love, I got it. All right, guys, those that are waiting, I have Sandra, Sunflower Sandy. Then I have D. Then I'm going to do a free game. Then I have Kalia John. Or sorry, I don't think that was your whole name in here. I don't want to say your whole name. Kalia Rob is what it was. And then I have Yami. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And then I have Beautiful Love. So that is the list. If I missed anybody, please let me know. Yeah, anybody else like glass animals? Oh, okay. So Sunflower Sandy, yes. Okay, I know exactly who you are. Got it. Sandy, did you want channeled messages? Next step between the connection of Jordan and Sandy, please. What is the next step? What is the next step? Jordan, sounds like a new name. Is this someone from your past or someone new? Okay. Ooh, we do have a past card. It's funny when I ask that question, the past card is coming out. Well, you've known him before, sweetheart. All right, I'm going to straight up say this is the person that you are going to be with for a very long time. If not, you are going to it's either going to be a committed relationship for many years to come, or it is going to be a marriage. That's first and foremost is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the Lovers. This is like high spiritual connection. Okay, this is almost like twin flame. You're like yin yang, someone whom you've known before, your energy has known before, and it's almost like your soul resonated with them whenever you guys met. We have the Four of Wands, which is taking the next step in commitment. And this can also lead to marriage. We also have the 10 of Cups, which is being in alignment and having almost like an everlasting love as well. I see stability here with the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands is kind of where you're just thinking about the future, and it's almost like you guys are thinking about the future with each other. And I'm not sure how long you guys have been together, but it's almost like even if it's new, you guys are already having these thoughts with one another, and like you feel comfortable because in some weird way it feels right to already start having these thoughts about one another. Whether or not you guys are actually physically together in this 3D reality, or if you're kind of just taking things slow, I feel like this is you guys ending up together in this life. And Nine of Pentacles can sometimes indicate things that you work hard for, finally seeing like your harvest and reaping the reward of everything that you've worked so hard for. So take as it resonates is that either you feel like you've been through a lot of trials and tribulations in your life, and finally you get to actually enjoy this kind of love, and that's what this is representing for you in your life. Or it's possible that maybe you guys are going to have some obstacles before you can have this happy ending. That will be to your personal story, but I definitely see victory here with the Ace of Swords. And you guys just have like a really strong, powerful connection. And, whatever challenges you face, if there are any, you guys will overcome it. I see that with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, just very beautiful stuff here. Hello, guys. I'm still taking donations. If you have any questions, just check the scrolling banner along the bottom of the screen to answer any questions that you may have. There's commonly asked questions there. But if you still have more questions after that, just let me know in the chat. I am moderating for myself tonight. My moderator is not in here, so hey, Gloria. Beautiful love, I have you on my list. I think I already said your name, but you may have missed it. Channel messages, please, for Jordan to Sandy. Wow, okay. You make me nervous. I want to be close to you. Aw. So what I'm getting with I miss us is like, I don't know. If you guys are already connected physically, like if you guys see each other often, it's like when you're not there, they're missing you. I'm not in the position to desire this connection the way that I do. Interesting and kind of saucy. So maybe like they're focused on their goals in their life, but like, and they weren't like wanting a relationship or something like that. And then you came along and they were like, what the hell? Or there could be something else going on that you're privy to that could explain why they're saying they're not in the position to desire it, but they do. Our connection excites me. You get under my skin. Interesting. We have there is someone else. This is on me, not you. Is that why they're not in the position to desire this the way that they do? There's someone else. You make me feel out of control. I wish I knew where your head was at. Now, this could be third-party energy, romantic third party. This could also be that they're responsible for another person, or there could be someone else that's getting involved in this connection, like a family member or a friend, or it could just be that they are just trying to get over someone else whom they're not actually in a relationship with anymore, but they have some healing to do. So take that however it resonates, but that's very interesting. All right, so that is what I have for you, San. I'm so happy to see you here again. All right, next on my list is D. D with 2 questions. Hi guys, thank you for subscribing. New subscribe. Welcome. If you guys are here and want to hang around for a free reading, after I do this next donation, we're going to play a game where you have a chance to win a free reading. Thanks for helping, beautiful love. You're welcome, Sandy. I'm like, what do I call you? Sandy? I don't know. San. But that's all pretty beautiful stuff. I liked that reading, actually. It does feel like twin flame, though, a little bit, because it feels like you guys have some obstacles and stuff, which is pretty typical. But the fact that it was saying, like, you guys are going to end up together, that's pretty cute. Oh, also, I didn't even talk about this card, the Empress. This is like growing together, and it's a very fertile energy, meaning like there's a lot of life here left to be lived within this connection. That was for you, Sandy. Hi, Angela. All right, D, first question. Have I already met my next long-term romantic partner? Whether I have or not, I would love to know more about him. Okay. Let's take a look here. All right. Just wanted to do a roll call real quick. Donation list. I have Kalia, Yami, and Beautiful Love. Did anyone else donate that I did not call? I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anyone. Has Dee already met their next long-term romantic partner, please? Yes or no? Huh. I don't know how to take that. Spirit, can you be more clear? Oh my, okay. So I said, can you be more clear? And we got communicate clearly. So let me change the question. Does Dee already know their next long-term romantic partner? Do they already know them? Does she already know them? Does she already know them? They're not liking this question. I'm trying to think of how to like rephrase this. Either that or they don't want you to know. Okay, is there someone you're thinking of specifically? Because I can ask like if this is your next romantic partner. If there's someone you're thinking of specifically. Ooh, okay. So I put is who Dee is thinking of specifically going to be her next term long-term romantic partner. And we got romance. So you got romance for Tim. You got a yes. So when I asked who it was you were thinking of specifically, if that is going to be your next long-term romantic partner, we got a yes. We also got to take action and it's up to you. Interesting. All right, so let's get a little bit more information here. What should we know about Tim? What should we know about Tim? What should we know about Tim? What do we need to know? She wants to know more about him. Can you tell us more about Tim? Tell us more about Tim. Okay, so he's a dreamer. So you know how there's dreamers and realists? He's a dreamer. I think he can manifest things pretty quickly. He's romantic as well. Out of all of the different types of personalities you can have, like if you're methodical and stable and secure and you're like the provider, or if you're like really intellectual with your mind and you like to be stimulated that way, or if you're super romantic and wear your heart on your sleeve and you're generous and giving and kind, you know, like that's what he is. He's that kind of romantic partner. He's the cups. He's the king of cups. So he's going to be extremely generous and loving, and he's going to also be emotionally, or he is emotionally. I'm talking to him like talking to you as if like I'm telling you what the relationship is going to be like for some reason. So I think that like the relationship's coming. But with you, he's going to be emotionally available and know how to reciprocate emotionally intelligent conversation. So if you say, this is how this makes me feel, he's going to know how to respond very well. You guys are going to have good resolve when it comes to communication, especially when it comes to your feelings. He's definitely passionate. I'm going to see if there's more fiery energy that comes out here. But he's definitely in tune with his emotions. He could be a little sensitive. Okay, a weird message kind of came in, but he loves to sleep. Like, he may be the kind of person who goes to bed early and wakes up late. No matter how much sleep he gets, he's just a sleepy guy. Like, he just loves his naps. Oh, it's a pretty funny message. He's looking to feel fulfilled in life and appreciated. He tends to sacrifice himself for the good of other people, especially those that he cares about and that he loves. He's looking for his other half. He's been through a lot of heartbreak. There's specifically one relationship for some reason that's coming to mind that really kind of wrecked him. But I think that just in general in life, he's been through his trials and tribulations. He definitely knows what it's like to feel rejected. So that's why I think it's very important for him to feel fulfilled and appreciated. I think that his love language is probably words of affirmation as well. So he like needs to hear and feel also maybe like quality time or affection. But he's the kind of person that like wants to be validated and reassured that like you're in this with him and like committed to him. He loves to hear that. Okay, so like there's a funny message that just came through. I don't know why. But like when you guys are intimate together, like he is going to like lose his mind like when you call out his name. Okay? Just throwing that out there. Hopefully you're over 18. I'm pretty sure you are. But because I'm pretty sure I have a little disclaimer on there. But anyway. But he is the kind of person that's going to take the lead in the relationship. Even though he is in tune with his emotions. Oh my God. The magician. I told you he's a really good manifester. He is in tune with his emotions, but he knows how to take the lead and like, you know, if you're looking for someone who's like divine masculine, he knows how to step into that role when needed. We also have the high priestess. So that makes a lot of sense. Like I said, his intuition's spot on. Like I said, he's sensitive. I specifically use that word. So I think that also falls into, he may have a good balance, honestly, between his divine masculine and feminine, honestly. We also have long-term commitment with the Hierophant. You know what? I'm giving you the details that Spirit's telling me. So I'm not going to censor it. If I sit there and like try to not tell you, like they're going to just keep bombarding my thoughts and be like, you need to tell her. You need to tell her. So there you go. Oh, also, he knows how to see from everyone's perspective. He knows how to put himself in other people's shoes, which is partly why I think he has really good emotional intelligence, because he can see things from all sides. did see the Three of Cups, but it was at the bottom of the deck, and it was like a couple cards in. So it is in the back of his mind, is that subconscious. But you do have, I think I saw the lover. Did I see the lover's card? I'm pretty sure I saw the lover's card for you guys. And if not, I'm thinking it for a specific reason, is that you guys are high level, like a high level soul connection between the two of you, and that he will have a choice to make when it comes to whether or not to move forward with you. But I'm talking to you, and I notice that when I start using certain words, and I get carried away with how I'm phrasing things and don't even realize it, that spirit talking through me. So what you were getting when I was saying, oh, this is how he's going to be. He's going to be like this. He's going to be like that. I feel like that was just spirit's confirmation that you guys are going to be in a relationship. So don't focus too much on the outcome. Just sit back, wait, relax, and just enjoy the ride. Will donated. Thank you, Will. Did anyone else donate? Am I waiting on? Oh, Kiera's came through after Will. Kiera, are you in here, my love? All right, guys, so here is the list. I'm answering Dee's second question, and then we're going to move on to a free game for my new subscribers if you guys want to join in. And then Kalia, and then Yami, and then Beautiful Love. Then we're going to do another free game. And then I have Will and Kiera. If anybody else donated and I missed you, please let me know. All right. All right, so this is a yes or no for D. D, I forgot to ask, did you want channeled messages from Tim? Spirit, will D get the legal department manager position, please? Will D get the legal department manager position? Yes or no? Okay. So the message here is that there is something coming your way that's very abundant. Something more beautiful. It's going to cancel out this. There's something being spiritually blocked for your protection. And I got to know. You said you do want channeled messages. Alrighty. Spirit. That's interesting. A message just came through that yeah, no, overall I don't think you're going to get it. But there's like something here that should they pass you up for someone else and then come back to you or something like that, like say, can I hold on to your application or something, like Spirit's just saying, please don't let them, like for whatever reason, they don't want you in this job. I don't know. Yeah, some kind of spiritual protection. All right. Channel messages from Tim, please. Channel messages from Tim, please. Ooh. Okay. I want to do this right. That's why I'm taking my time. Can we start over? I still have hope for us. You became an obsession with me, so I had to withdraw. Those are the energy breaks that you feel. Whenever you feel energetically that Tim's kind of stepped away or backed away, that's when, just know that just before that, he was becoming extremely obsessed with you and like putting a lot of focus on you, a lot of energy, and it was probably draining him a little bit. When you go through periods of feeling extremely tired, fatigued, you could even be getting sick out of nowhere for no reason. Like there's no virus, no sickness, no nothing. Like you don't even have a cold, but you could feel just like achy and just overall ick, just tired and drained. It's because he's processing you so strongly and putting all of his energy on you so strongly that you're feeling it. So whenever all of a sudden you kind of feel like he's backing away and kind of withdrawing, it's just knowing because he was just had his energy on you so heavy. The more I resist, the stronger my feelings grow. Oh, I wasn't ready for this connection. Being vulnerable doesn't come easy to me. I made a mistake. I love that I made a mistake comes underneath. Can we start over? We have something special. I wish I could take back what I said, what I did. You get me. I'm attracted to you. I think you're the one. There's so much I want to say to you, but I'm not over my most recent relationship. And then also at the bottom of the deck, we have, I'm keeping you at a distance because I'm not ready for such a deeply spiritual connection, but I'm secretly longing for you and I can't help myself when it comes to you. Okay? Yeah. Dee, thank you so much for your generous donation as always. I love having you here because you just bring so much positive energy. And I don't know, this is all about energy exchange, right? It's about liking, subscribing, providing me with your guys' energy so that way I can keep going. And it's like every time you donate, I just always feel like this boost of energy and it just helps me get through the rest of my life. And I just really appreciate it. You are welcome. All right, guys, so we are going to move on to our free game here. If you are a new subscriber and would like to play our game, you guys are going to pick a number 0 through 20. You can start now. And the person who chooses the number first will get a free reading. You guys can guess as many times as you'd like until I announce that someone has guessed the number. So just keep on going. Beautiful love. Yes, 2 questions max. I don't have a minimum on the questions that you ask. Specifically, you can donate as much as you want. The more you donate, the more in depth I go. But if you do want these channeled messages, then it is $3 additional to whatever it is that you donate for those. Okay, so someone guessed it. I had to go through each one individually. Sorry, guys. So the first person to say it in my chat looks like Fabulous, if I'm saying that correctly. All right, so Fabulous, whenever you are ready, you can ask your question. Sandy, you donated for another question. Okay. All right, let me add you to my list here. Beautiful love, thank you for the additional donation. All right, and then all right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and close out my donation list here. Because I got a good list going and it's already almost 9 o'clock. So I will be doing one more free game after these next 3 donations. So I have Kalia is up next. You can post your question, Kalia. Will, I have 4 ahead of you. Why did Alfonso get so distant? Spirit, why did Alfonso get so distant? He felt like he couldn't see past. So the 2 of Swords indicates typically a stalemate. It's where you have a decision to make between 2 things, usually 2 things, and you kind of want to just like play dead. Like you don't really want to decide. You kind of want to pretend like the decision does not exist, and you kind of just want to hope that fate or your divine guidance and divine intervention will just come in, intervene, and just decide for you. The universe will just kind of take over. And like that's what the 2 of Swords is. And like the reason being is because you can't really see past. You're blinded. This person has a blindfold on. They don't really know which way to go. They can't really see past the fog. And they kind of feel like if I go this way and it's the wrong move, I'm going to like totally regret it. I'm not trying to F this up. And if I go this way, then the same thing could happen. And like, I kind of just want to be ignorant to the situation at the moment and like hope that the situation sorts itself out so that I don't have to. So that's kind of that energy. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking is part of the issue with Alfonso, is feeling like they kind of wanted to just like ignore a problem maybe, or ignore a decision of some sort. Seven of Pentacles, we do have options here. So there could have been decisions between options in romantic relationships, or possibly just in life in general, feeling like, you know, you were an option for them as far as like, do I pursue my romantic aspect of my life? Do I pursue my career goals? Do I pursue school? If he has like an ill family member that he has to take care of, or like, what responsibilities does this, Alfonso have? Like, maybe feeling like, do I choose this or do I choose that? And right now I feel like a little overwhelmed. Now, Alfonso, even though is getting distant from you, I will say is thinking about you a lot. This is like a daydreamy kind of energy where pretty much any spare time they have, they're really thinking about you a lot. There is some type of tower moment. I think that's probably what has already happened between the two of you, but I'm getting two messages here. The first message is that this is what created the distance. There could have been something that happened in Alfonso's life as well, some kind of shakeup that happened, some unforeseen sudden change that that Alfonso was not expecting. But I also view this as an epiphany. I also view this as like Alfonso having a realization when it comes to you. The world is about finishing and completing cycles. And I'm getting kind of like the message that a chapter is ending and starting anew. And that's creating this tower moment. Something is closing out. I almost feel like he felt like he was giving his cup to someone else. You know, when they say that you can't give from an empty cup, I feel like whatever was left in his cup of love, he felt like it was being wasted. Like this other element of his life, this other sword, whatever that is, whether it's another person or another area of his life, was not being appreciated of what it is that he had to offer and what he had to give. And so he felt like he's just like, well, if they're not going to appreciate it, like, it just feels wasted. I don't know. Like, he feels like what he had to give either wasn't enough or wasn't appreciated or something like that. Just confusing me here, but that's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like he's in like a state of rest. The Chariot also is indication of feeling torn between two different directions. You have the light and the dark side, and they typically are pulling you in two different directions, just like the Two of Swords. And the Four of Swords is about just rest after battle, or rest after something has happened that's kind of really put you through the ringer. And it could be mentally that way, emotionally that way, physically that way. But for whatever reason, Alfonso's just kind of like laying low at the moment. Anything else for Fabulous, please? Yeah, you said that makes sense. This is kind of heavy energy. Feel a bit weighed down. I feel like a little defeated a bit. And when I say I do, I mean I'm channeling his energy. So I think that's the way he was feeling. But he had a sudden change that he was not prepared for. Alfonso and Fabulous, please. Alfonso and all right, so we have new love, getting to know each other and stay optimistic, as well as calling in your soulmate. So what I'm getting from Spirit is that this is not over. Whatever it was that was keeping you guys distant from one another is being healed, and that cycle is closing out. There is going to be an epiphany when it comes to you. Just continue thinking positively and have faith that if this is what you want, your romance will be brought forth, and that you guys are going to be getting to know each other. That will help deepen your bond. It's interesting. We also have a new romantic partner has stirred or a new partner has stirred romantic feelings. So, there could have been possibly, which I think that if you were to get another reading, either for myself or someone else, to look into that a little bit further, that I wonder if there was someone else as well that maybe caught Alfonso's attention, maybe made him pull away from you a little bit. That could be what the decision was. It's not lasting. It's not. I think that he's coming back around to you, but that would be something that I'd want to look into next. So the new romantic feelings definitely could be about you, but I'd want to just confirm that. Yeah, for sure. That's all you can really do. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Fabulous. I'm happy that I did your reading. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to move on to Kellia. What's coming towards me in love? Let's see. What's coming towards Kellia in love, please? Sounds great. You're welcome. Ooh. All right. You got some good cards here. I'll pull a couple more. So your next relationship is going to bring you commitment, Kellia. This next person that's coming in right now that you meet, that you connect with, that you vibe with, just know this is going to be your next relationship. This isn't going to be like we're going to go on a date or two and then it's over. This is actually your next relationship. I got a specific message that this person's going to actually make you feel very secure, and not like, oh, stable, committed, like that kind of thing. Like, I mean, secure, like whatever you're insecure about within yourself, you are going to start to feel very secure about. Confident, even. Not that you need someone else to make you feel that way, because first and foremost it comes from within. But if there is something in particular that you are insecure about, this person is going to just love you the way that you are and tell you like there's nothing to even be insecure about in the first place. Overall, there's just a presence of feeling very energized, vitalized. It's happy, it's prosperous, and Spirit is saying that this is the blessing that's coming towards you. So this person is a King of Wands. So that means that it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they could just have those qualities. It could also be their big three: moon sign, rising, sun sign, all that jazz. But this person's going to be extremely fiery, passionate, creative. They're the leader. They're the person that's going to take control, like not be controlling. There's a difference, but take control. Like if you're like going on a date or something like that, they're going to be like, all right, I'm going to pick you up at this time, and this is where we're going to go, and this is what we're going to do. And you're going to really feel like someone's taking care of you and taking the lead. This is the kind of person that you'll see other people wanting to follow. They're very influential. They may even be like a trendsetter of some sort. You'll see that they're very unique and different, and they're not like anyone else. They like that about themselves too. Yeah, so we have commitment again with the Four of Wands. So this is definitely someone whom you are going to be in a committed relationship with that's coming towards you. In addition to that, it could be someone that you marry with the Four of Wands. I'm getting kind of yin-yang energy here. This is definitely a good balance between masculine and feminine energies. So either you are a divine feminine and this is your divine masculine, and this is like a great counterpart for you, or you guys are a very good match within, because you know how we all with ourselves have certain masculine and feminine traits, and a certain percentage of feminine and masculine energy within ourselves. So it's almost like you guys fit together like a puzzle piece. So whatever he's lacking in feminine energy, you make up, and vice versa. This is definitely something that you guys are going to take the time to invest in. Seven of Pentacles is investing in the future, planting the seeds. This could actually be a psychic connection as well. I hate throwing away around the term twin flame, because only you know when you know, and like I don't like to confirm or say that I'm seeing twin flame connections in a reading unless someone's actually met the person, because I don't want to influence your judgment on what you feel. You know what I mean? But I'm kind of seeing it a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see like how you feel about this person. We have more fire energy with the sun. So that could be confirmation for you then. Maybe that was a message that you needed to hear. So yeah, lots of fire energy. I'll be interested to see how much fire they actually have in their birth charts. But again, settling down, long-term love, and this is future goals, right? This is what you want, and this is like end of life goals, basically. This is the things that when people say, oh, I'm going to settle down with someone, like this is the card they're thinking of. Okay. We have more fire energy with the Page of Wands. This is Sagittarius. So this is also like about travel. You may meet them when you're traveling, or they may be traveling, and they might have come from like afar. They may be they could be foreign, or you guys could live at a distance, or I'm also getting like you just come from different parts of the world. Like if you just grown up in one place, like they've grown up in like a bunch of different places. Like you'll notice that like as far as locale, like I think you guys are going to be different possibly with that. But anyway, that was a very specific message. I don't know what that was all about. Let me pull a lover's oracle for you. And see what comes out here. We have close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of any circumstance you find yourself in. I feel like that has to do with the manifesting you've been doing with your twin flame. If you want to manifest your twin flame in the physical reality, definitely connect with them in the 5D. And I recommend listening to meditation subliminals as well, especially when it comes to ones that reunite you with them or unite you with them to bring you guys into union. Another person that would be really good to watch on YouTube is Magnetize Yourself. She's basically known for her twin flame energy check-ins and information. So she would be a good person to watch. She actually has her own subliminals as well if you wanted to pay for them. Healing. So there is healing to be done here before you can manifest it in your physical reality, but it doesn't feel like a lot. It says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And I feel like there's one more in here. Give me 1 second. All right. Oh, 2 more. Okay. We have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transfers all things. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power. This is the power card. We also have sexual union. Ooh, that's exciting. And sacred union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss, and honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Yami, if you are here, if you can go ahead and post your question. You're welcome. Aw, you're sweet. After Yami, we have Beautiful Love. Beautiful Love donated for 2 questions, and then we are going to do another game for a free reading. So we technically have 3 reads, and then we're going to do a game. So if you guys are here for the game, you got other things to do, you're more than welcome to check back in the next 15-20 minutes and see where we're at on the list, or you can hang around and watch the readings. All right. I'm a Taurus. What is coming towards my career? Will, you did not miss your turn. Nope. But let's see. Did you donate? Well, what I can do if you'd like is I can like or heart your donation that you made just before I'm about to do your reading. If you want me to do that, that way you can get a notification if you're in the middle of something. All right, well, I will do that for you. What is coming towards Yami and their career, please? Whoa. Healer wanted to come out. You do have infinite abundance. You are fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So we have two cards here that stating that you are supported. So Spirit just wants you to know that like you have a spiritual team and you're not alone in this. So whatever it is that you are passionate about, if you feel like you need to, your career and your life purpose needs to be the same thing, that you are supported and that you will find a way to make this work and actually be financially stable and abundant in that. If you feel like your life purpose and calling is separate from your career, then that's fine too. But your spiritual team sees you and knows that you have questions about what's going to happen when it comes to your career, and that you're not necessarily concerned, maybe concerned, but more so it is something that you think about. And they want you to know that they see you, and they're here for you, and they're supporting you, and actually in ways trying to guide you as well and protect you from things that career paths and certain positions and certain jobs with certain companies that would not be good for you and good for your soul. They want you to realize what it is that you're passionate about and let that become your reality. Oh, so we have protected again. I believe I used that word protected already. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So like for whatever reason, they just want you to know, they're like bringing that home, that you are supported and you are safe and you are protected. That's like the third card that's come out saying that, I guess. Are you changing your career? Are you in the middle of like possibly thinking about doing something different than what you've been doing? Because that's kind of the message I'm getting here. They're saying that you would do well with a position that allows you to be truthful, honest, fair, and just. That you, justice can also mean things with the law as well. But whatever it is that you do, as long as you're not being inauthentic to who you truly are and you're not deceiving other people, that you are being just. You did get healer. And then again, the actual card that came out is energy healing. So that is very interesting. Your life work involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. And then you also got energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. We also have builder, support, and strength. Builder, support, and strength. I'm looking at those words specifically because it's the way the cards came out. It makes me feel like body. Energy, body, healing. Energy, hygiene. Strength. I'm almost feeling like your career path is going to do with helping other people in some way. It's funny too because I've never really seen this card like this, but it's depicting like to me what looks like a tattoo. Not saying that that's what you do, but if like artist connects with you in some way, just want to let you know that's confirming that for you. But again, you have supported. You are supported. This is like the craziest thing. So continue on your path with that. Look into Reiki. This is interesting. You have the natural energy healing abilities for that. So if that's something that sounds, exciting to you and you want to learn more about it, if you don't already know, that is something that you would be just naturally apt to do. And that also you are a spiritual teacher within yourself. It says that you can create things. So there is some kind of like creator, artist, inspiration of some sort that's coming through here. And everything that you've experienced in your life has like brought you to this point. There was a purpose behind it. It's made you strong and courageous. Basically, what they want you to do is figure out what your life purpose are. And if you don't know, figure out the signs. We also have writing at the bottom of the deck, and you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So yeah, everything that's led you up into this point is for a reason. So it's possible that you might know deep down what it is that you want to do, and Spirit is saying, keep doing that. And if you don't know, as long as you feel called to do it, you feel like it's your true authentic self that's allowing you to do it, that you are not deceiving others, you are being true and honest and fair to other people, you are on the right path. And if it helps, your career doesn't have to be your life purpose and calling, but it can be. And that's the exciting part. So you also have natural abilities for energy work, for healing the body. And then you also have the natural abilities to teach other people these things. And you also have, you're very creative as well. So that is what I'm getting for career. What's coming towards you? It's hard to say. I feel like Spirit is saying it's your choice. They're not giving me a direct answer with that. But they're saying that you are supported and keep going. Maybe you already know the answer. What's coming towards you is a sense of renewal, hope, and excitement for the future. You're going to start to feel like you have faith as well for what's ahead. You could be learning something new here with the King of Swords. Knowledge, truth. We also have Seven of Cups saying that you have options, but you will find the willpower and determination here with the Chariot, and this is victorious. And then you're going to invest in it. Awesome. I'm so glad. Beautiful love. Hey guys, thank you for joining in. I see some people are commenting here. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't have a moderator tonight, guys. I'm just kind of doing this on my own, but all lists are closed. There is a chance, one more chance to get a free reading tonight. We play a game for free readings. So if you want to hang around after I do Beautiful Love's questions for her donation, you can get a chance to win a free reading. But if not, definitely check in the next time that I go live. I'm going to go over the list really quickly. I'm doing Beautiful Love now, and then I'm going to do one more free game for a free reading. And then I have Will, and then Kiera, and then Sandy donated again, and then that is it for the night. General reading for Hubby and Beautiful Love, please. General reading for Hubby and Beautiful Love, please. All right, so you are dealing with some separation, Beautiful Love, next month. I think it's physical separation, some kind of distance between you guys. Maybe you guys are not going to be able to see each other very much. Oh, the passion is still there, which is great news. But this is what I will say. As far as the general energy, it's great. You guys are going to feel fulfilled. You guys are going to feel like you're on the right path and that your efforts are being rewarded. You're going to be thinking fondly of just everything you guys have been through, and I get confirmation on that Six of Cups here. But that is thinking back fondly on memories, but it's also reunion. Oh, okay, that's what it is. So it's reunion. Some type of union. It could be reunion after separation, possibly. Maybe that's what that means for next month. You guys have success. The sun is shining bright on your relationship here. Okay, so this is a time where your thoughts are going to hold a lot of power. And if you think negatively, it's going to severely affect things for next month. I don't really know what's going on with the planets or what, you know what I mean? Like right now, I know that I think they said Jupiter's in trine with Mercury. And like, you know, like there's great times for certain things to happen and like manifest and stuff like that. Like from now until the end of next month, be very careful of your thoughts because right now is it's almost like the veil is thin or something. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. The veil is thin and you can manifest things very easily. So don't think negatively, think positively. That's what I'm getting with the magician here. You guys need to stay on the up and up with your thoughts, especially in your emotions. All right, so we got more passion as well. All right, so I don't know if you can see this, but we have Ace of Wands in passion. See how fiery that energy is? That's seductive, that's sensual. We have good luck is on your side. I'm seeing that too with the sun as well. Overall, it's just happy and healing. Yeah, exactly about the thoughts for sure. I'm looking at the good luck card as like the Wheel of Fortune, where it's destined and where you have good luck on your side, and it's just like a very fortunate time for you between now and the end of next month. This could also be about cycles as well. I feel like I need to get some more information here. There's a message that is still here that I haven't quite nailed down yet. You're going to feel like, I don't know, this might be you, beautiful love. It could be him. Maybe you guys are mirroring each other's energies, but I feel like this is for you specifically. You're going to feel as though you're carrying a lot of the weight of things. I don't know specifically what that's in direct relation to, but I'm going to give an example. You're moving into a house and your partner is away at work. They're not in town. They work a lot out, like away, not locally. And they're constantly going on work trips and maybe they're home like once or twice a week. And you're the one that's putting the house together. You're making sure that things are done. And, you know, what do people do? They get things in order. They're like unpacking and ordering the furniture and, you know, making the house a home and that kind of thing. But they feel like the weight's on their shoulders because they're having to shop for appliances and do all this stuff where normally they would have their person with them, but their person isn't there. It's not they don't want to be there, but they have other things going on. And so I'm kind of giving you that example because that's what I'm feeling with the light in your load, is that I feel like it, like I said, it could be mirrored. They could be feeling a lot of responsibility as well in some ways, or a lot of load as well. But I feel like for you specifically, like you feel like you're carrying a lot of this. And you're doing a lot of the calling and the worrying and or making important phone calls, or that's what I mean by calling, or making sure, you know, all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted and, you know, things are working as they should be working to most effectively have you guys have the best outcome. I hope I'm making sense. That's kind of what I'm getting with the light in your load. Okay. Okay, so that was definitely a message I needed to get across. There was something else in there. General reading for beautiful love and her husband for next month. All right, so you guys are restoring balance though, so that's good. With the light in your load, that's incredibly important. Building bonds of friendship as well, so you guys are strengthening your foundations. You guys are coming to terms with the things that you cannot change. You're surrendering. Not that that's not giving up. Surrendering is not giving up. Surrendering is understanding that there are certain things that are out of the scope of your control and accepting what is and working on the things that you can control so you can continue to manifest the reality that you want. Understanding that this relationship does have purpose. And like I said, you guys are restoring and bringing about more balance, deepening your connection with one another. We also have abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So I literally just said that. I really don't know how much more confirmation I can give you other than that. That was a little weird. Okay. Did you want channeled messages from hubby? Kelly, hello. I don't have you on my list, my love. Did you donate? I closed my list, I think it was like 45 minutes ago, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember specifically, but okay. Oh, hey, beautiful love. So for those type of channeled messages, I do those personally now because they drain me a lot. So your second question, because you said mind reading, I'm charging a separate amount and I'm doing those in private readings now. So I'd be happy to definitely go like really in depth with specific cards and get you channeled messages and stuff like that. But if you actually want me to channel your husband, I'm not doing that on streams anymore just because it takes a lot out of me. So I can definitely go really in depth and pull like a lot of cards for you with channeled messages on them if you'd like. But I'm not actually doing channeling of other people. I'm doing those privately. So let me know. And I'm charging like a lot more than that because it just takes a lot out of me. I tried to do it for a little while, but it ended up just being like I feel like I could only do maybe 2 of those in a stream and I lose all my energy. But I can definitely pull like a lot of channel messages for you and kind of like go in depth with those if you'd like. So for a private reading, it's $40 for 30 minutes. And I can do usually 2 questions within and go pretty in depth within that time frame. And it's pre-recorded and I send you the link. But you can definitely email me if you'd like. Okay, so let me go ahead and get you some channeled messages though. Spirit, channeled messages, please, for beautiful love from her husband. Channeled messages. He says I'm still hurting from the past. That makes me sad. I wonder if that's something that you know about. It feels like you don't care. Sometimes that means, or I typically take that as like the ball is in your court. Like he feels like you have the upper hand in the situation. But I'm pulling more cards here. Give me 1 second, and then I'll go through all of them. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so beautiful love. Like if you ever deny, like just not deny, but if you ever are like questioning whether or not this man is like attracted to you and like it is full on, like he is full on and wants you, like it's constantly there's it's like I want to touch you, I want to be close to you, I want like it like can't get enough kind of thing. And it makes me laugh because it's like every reading I do for you is something like that. Like I just did a general reading for you for the two of you and that passion came through there too. Okay, so for what he's saying is there's some expectations that he feels like he's not meeting. He feels like he's letting you down in some aspect, in some shape or form. He feels like he's letting you down. And he feels like you have the upper hand in some way when it comes to this relationship. He is still hurting from the past. There's something that he's still trying to heal from. And he wants to make sure that when you guys like continue, like if you, it's what's the word? As you guys move forward together, if he seems like he's slow to do anything, it's because he wants to make sure he's doing this right this time. He doesn't want to mess things up. He says, the more I resist, the stronger my feelings to grow. I want you. I can't get you out of my head. I meet with you in the 5th dimension. So he dreams about you. You guys could have astral meetings together. It's possible if you guys have a lot of time apart and he's missing you, he tries to meet you in other ways. So he does meet with you in the 5th dimension. So many things remind me of you. I feel like there could be times where if you guys aren't getting on, like getting along, like if there was like some kind of argument or disagreement or something like that, and he doesn't handle it the way that you would appreciate him to handle it, he knows he's learning from this. And also he is saying that like if ever he acts distant from you, it's not he always loves you. He always cares about you. He always wants you. And he like sometimes kicks himself a little bit and he's like, why do I act this way? Why do I do this? Because I want her to know how much I care about her. I want her to know how much I love her. So like, why do I act this way? It says, don't believe my actions to hold truth for how I feel. So is he saying that like, even if he acts a certain way, it doesn't take away at all for how he actually truly feels about you. I don't know if I said this one, but so many things remind me of you. I'm fighting for us. So he wants you to know he's standing his ground, like he's not walking away. Our connection does scare me at times. I am so attracted to you. I feel a burning passion when I'm near you. No one gets me like you do. We have something special. You said that, yeah, that's true. I'm going to pull a couple more cards here for you. Hubby and beautiful love, please. Channel messages. You glow, we beam. Think that he feels like you carry this. Yeah, the carry the load card made a lot of sense. Like you kind of carry the relationship, but basically like as long as you're happy, I'm happy is kind of what it is. Like as long as you glow, we beam. You know what I mean? Like as long as happy wife, happy life. Like it's essentially is just like your priority. You're first and foremost. We also have, it's not as if you need anyone. For as long as you wish to keep them in your life, whoever they may be, understanding them, as opposed to changing them, will wildly improve the chances that they'll wish to keep you in their life. On the other hand, you're pretty much stuck with me. So that's what he's saying is you're pretty much stuck with me. Oh, wow, how I love you. He's asking you not to try to change him, who he is, and more so try to understand who he is. One more, please. Hubba hubba. You know that dreamy look of deep, soulful love you sometimes seen in the eyes of another as they gaze into your own? Expect a lot more of that. So he is definitely like feeling you physically, and he wants to stare into your eyes, and he just feels like, you know, like when someone's looking at you, like they're just so in love with you, and they just look at you like you're the best thing that they've ever seen in their whole life. That's that card. In case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Thanks for all you've shared. P.S. is just another one of those nutty buddy algorithm things. So, I think that he's thanking you here for carrying that load. He's thanking you for being the person who's strong and being the person that's been the rock in the relationship and being the person that he could lean on. And I think that moving forward, he's going to try to be that for you. What does he tell you when you guys are in person? Oh, he said, happy wife, happy life. Oh, I'm glad it resonates. That you're the best thing that's ever happened to him. Yes, exactly. He's like thanking you for being that, you know, just existing and existing near him, being in his life. Being the strong one. My chest is like burning. I feel like that's like your heart chakra. All right, everybody. We are going to move on to a game for free reading. So if anyone is in here and is a new subscriber and wants to play, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Oh, I'm glad everything resonates so well. All right, guys, so pick a number 0 through 20 if you are a new subscriber. Get to guessing. After that, we have Will, and then Kiera, and then Sandy. You're welcome, beautiful love. Email me if you ever want a personal reading, okay? No one's guessed it yet. Beautiful love, it's always on a pre-recorded link. So I record it like I normally would a live stream. But then I email it to you and then you can watch it on your own time. All right, someone guessed it. Number 6. And I believe the first person to guess that was Angela. Yeah, Angela. Yay, congratulations. You can go ahead and post your question. You're welcome, beautiful love. Congrats, Angela. All right, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. All you guys, new subscribers, welcome. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will be back next week if you guys want to try again for your chance at a free reading from me. But that is the last free reading of the night. So you can definitely hang out, or I will see you guys next time I go live. All right, so what's coming towards me in love? What is coming towards Angela in love, please? What's coming towards Angela in love? Okay, so I'm kind of getting the message that you either know this person already or they're like coming in with a quickness. We have divine timing is at work in your love life. So it's kind of like you're not going to be able to rush this at all. But I do see having like in depth conversations with this person. If you're very philosophical or you're the kind of person that like really likes to have these deep talks and connections and you're like, small talk is not for me. I don't like being on the surface. I like to really get to know someone. This person is the same way. You guys are going to have a lot of heart to heart conversations, getting to know each other, revealing your innermost selves to one another, deepening your bond, just honestly discussing your feelings with one another and like how you feel about just any and everything. I think that time is going to kind of slip away. You're going to feel like time doesn't exist. So if you don't know this person, if you don't feel like you've had this kind of interaction with someone and you're not really thinking of someone in particular, then that's saying that this is on the way. But I do feel like it's a possibility that if you had someone in mind, this is confirmation that that is this person. So we also make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So just know that because this is divinely guided, you can't rush it. However, if you feel called and you feel like it's kind of like this like nudging, like kind of like an incessant kind of like you can't really let it go, like, oh, I really should just kind of talk to this person or I should reach out to this person or whatever. Like, take that call to action because that's spirit talking to you and telling you you need to take action on this and make the effort on this. What else? What is coming towards Angela in love? Oh, you're welcome, Angela. Well, I appreciate you for subscribing and adding to this community. I would love to get to at least 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That would be like so cool. So if you guys want to share me out, if you like these readings, definitely do so. I haven't done many pick a card readings lately. I want to get a better camera for that, but live streams, I do it pretty much every week. I also do private readings, so if you guys want to email me, lunaaffinity@yahoo.com. You can get some information there on how I do private readings, and we can really dig into this. All right, so you're going to feel a sense of renewal with this person, actually, so that's pretty cool. The star is all about having hope, but it's also spiritual connections as well. I view it as a very spiritual card, intellectual conversation. So this is kind of lining up very well with what I was saying previously. The moon is in reverse, so it's saying no secrets. You guys are going to probably feel like, why am I telling this person this? Like, you're going to kind of have this conversation where you're just going to be like, okay, I've never told anyone this before, but like, blah, 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 blah. And you're just like, what the heck is happening? Like, I've never in my life opened up. Like, this could be like your deepest, darkest secret ever. And like, you've never told anybody this, but for whatever reason, you feel really comfortable. And I feel like I'm talking like a mile a minute because I really feel like this is how the conversation's going to go with you guys. It's just going to really flow. Like, you guys are just going to feel like there's just so much you want to say to each other that you're not really going to be able to keep it on lock. We do have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Great cards. This is security, stability. This is feeling very independent, but not necessarily in a way that you're single from one another, like you're not in a relationship, but you're very like independent together. Like, you guys like seeking knowledge, you like learning, you like you guys probably will learn a lot from each other and find each other really fascinating and really interesting. But also this is a culmination card, so it's basically saying that you guys can go far. What else? The Queen of Swords can be kind of like a very matter of fact, no bullshit kind of card too. So I kind of see you like being very blunt with this person, or them being very blunt and honest with you, or maybe both, vice versa. So yeah, if you have someone in mind, I feel like this is confirmation that is this person, especially if what I'm saying is resonating with you. So anyway, that is what I have for you, Angela. I hope that helped you or benefited you in some way. And I do feel like there's going to be kind of some wishes coming true for you with this connection. Okay. Is Will back in the chat? Awesome. I'm so glad that it resonated with you. Hey guys, welcome. I do appreciate you being here. If you're a new subscriber, hello. My lists are actually closed. If you see the banner scrolling across the bottom of the screen, all lists are closed. So we're just finishing up our donations right now. So I would love to see you back the next time I go live. But if you can, just don't spam my chat with your questions over and over again because my lists are closed, okay? Thank you. You're welcome, Angela. Is Will here? Will Johnson. Hello, Will. Go ahead with your question. Thanks, Angela. I appreciate you. Have a great night, or wherever you are. Have a great rest of your day. You want to know what's coming towards you in love for the rest of the year. Okay. After Will, I have Kiera, and then I have Sandy, Sunflower Sandy. And then I am done for the evening. Spirit, what is coming in for Will in love for the rest of the year, please? What is coming in for Will in love for the rest of the year? coming in for Will for the rest of the year. Will, I don't know if like this is you specifically or like I kind of remember, I don't know, maybe it wasn't you, but I just feel like it was you where there was like some sexual energy or something like that. And I'm getting it again. So you could be having some rendezvous for the rest of the year, but let's see what else. Ooh, are you dealing with a broken heart, sir? I'll get confirmation on what that's all about. The broken heart's reminding me of the Three of Swords, which could be painful separation from someone. So someone that maybe you're wanting to connect with, you're feeling distant from them. We have Leo energy. The sun illuminating, shining light on things that have been hidden. It is successful. So there's a lot of positivity already in this reading though, but I feel like there's someone who needs to make a decision. Cornucopia. 11. Are you seeing 1111? This is also twin flame number. I feel like if someone asked what your relationship status was, you'd be like, it's complicated. I feel like you have your eye on someone and it's like not working or something. Is there third party energy here? Door to romance and angel of love. So like just underneath the surface, we do have someone coming in for you, okay? They're going to be dropped on your doorstep. This is someone that you could meet out with friends with the community card. Or it could be someone that you still have connections with through your friends. I don't know. I'm getting some interesting energy. I'm feeling like it's more than one person, okay? Hear me out. This could sound like totally not something that you want, but I'm feeling as though there's someone from your past that is going to kind of creep up before the end of the year. This could be an ex. But I'm getting a lot of like past energy. I'm getting like someone that's walked away, like still looking back. Someone that you may still be attached to energetically in some form. And then also that comes underneath the heartbreak card. So it's interesting. Plus we have 3 people here, which sometimes that can indicate third party. Or it could just be a connection that you make through friends or a connection you still have through friends. But there is indecision here. Someone needs to make a decision. All tied up. That could be like self-imprisonment, mental imprisonment. But there is still like sexual tension. Just gonna throw that out there. It's almost like the Two of Swords where like this person doesn't know which way to go because they don't know where it's going to lead. And so they kind of don't really want to make a decision and hope that it kind of sorts itself out. And then maybe the universe will just kind of intervene because they don't want to decide. They don't want to be the person that has to decide. Cornucopia. I am going to read from the guidebook here because I am reading these cards intuitively, but I am new to this deck. So give me 1 second while I look that up. Cornucopia is like having everything that you want. I do know that. Like abundance, wishes fulfilled. So let's see. Oh, okay. So we have wishes fulfilled. I should have just read these intuitively. Why do you need the guidebook for? An abundant harvest and great blessings are awaiting for you, and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all the above. And remember, we had. What the heck? Where did those cards go? I'm so confused. They just disappeared. The Angel of Love and the Door to Romance. They literally just disappeared out of my hand. When you receive the cornucopia upright, which you did, you know you've done important work and it's about to pay off. So maybe you just done some good shadow work, healing, things like that. And you kind of like released a bit of ego possibly, or maybe you just basically been focusing on yourself, and that's going to come to benefit you. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant way. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value. It is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all of your effort. I'm really confused where my card went, but I'll find it, I guess. It could be Claire or Emma who wants to come back. Possibly. That's like the weirdest thing. All right. Next on my list is Kiera. Kiera, are you here? You said, but it is complicated. You're welcome. Well, I'm seeing two people. I think it is two people. Honestly, it could be three. It could be two people from your past and a new person coming in, but I'm seeing someone from your past coming in. But there is a new energy that's coming in. Overall, the message that I'm getting from the reading is that what it is that you want is going to manifest. So just keep focusing on what it is that you want for yourself, and that's going to come through for you. Thank you for your patience, Will. I hope that the way that I contacted you was good and it made it easier for you, so that way you didn't have to wonder if it was your turn or not. By the way, I found my cards, guys. Somehow I mindlessly just put them back in the deck. Kiera, what is your question? And Sandy, are you here? Are you in the chat, my love? Hey guys, all lists are closed. Feel free to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can join us next time.
In the fight against COVID-19, testing offers another layer of protection in addition to vaccines. Go to vdh.virginia.gov and search by zip code to find a free COVID-19 test near you. A message from your Virginia Department of Health.
Okay, perfect. All right, Sandy, whenever I'm done with Kiera's, then you will be next. What is Tyshawn's? Oh, you gave me a full name. What is Tyshawn thinking about me and our connection? That is like an awesome last name, by the way. Spirit, what is Tyshawn thinking about Kiera? Let's start with that. What is Tyshawn thinking about Kiera? You're determined. You go after what you want. Yeah, I'm getting like a really confident energy, balanced. They're viewing you as or Tyshawn's viewing you as this way. You follow your soul purpose and your desire. I feel like what Tyshawn's thinking about you as well. Third chakra is your solar plexus. So it's what lights you up. It's what sets you on fire. It's what you feel called to do. It's kind of like the seat of your calling, your life purpose. So viewing you as possibly that important connection in his life. Right? We also have Angel of Love. I think that he views you as someone who's worthy of love, someone who could bring that romance and that divine counterpart that he's looking for into his life. We also have contract. I do want to look in the guidebook because this deck's a little new to me, so I'm just going to see if there's anything that's partnership. It's saying a union, looking at you as someone that they would want to commit to in marriage. Interesting. This card shines a light on new potential opportunity. So remain aware of what may be coming your way. So looking at you as a potential for commitment, looking at you as a romantic interest, a romantic option, and seeing the profound connection, which is interesting. As far as the connection, though, let's dig a little deeper. We've been dating for around 6 months, and I was afraid he would grow cold towards me. Nope. That didn't happen. It's not even the sacral chakra either. The sacral chakra is great because that sensuality, sexuality, you definitely want that in a relationship. But the first chakra to come out is the solar plexus, the one that like makes you, it's like your desires. You know what I mean? Like that's what the third chakra is. It's about what do you desire? He's like saying he desires you. There is some anxiety surrounding the relationship. I think what I'm kind of getting from that is that Okay, so the act between the two of you, and it's like the sacred energy exchange. What's happening is I think it's causing a little bit of anxiety on his behalf when it comes to the connection, because I think that it's creating this like binding effect between the two of you. Whereas, like, if he wasn't your first, it would almost feel like not so much pressure. And I feel like that's what's giving him anxiety. He's not thinking about walking away. We do have caring connections. He's committed to this. He wants to stay here. But at the same time, like, he does feel like that's the word. He just feels a little bit of pressure because of what happened. But I don't feel like he's the type of person that if he wasn't planning on committing to you and planning on, like, he would have never done it. So unless he didn't know about this beforehand, and obviously that's personal between the two of you, but if he knew about this beforehand and he still moved forward with this act, knowing full well what that meant to you, I think that he's the kind of guy that like knows how important that is and wouldn't have just done this carelessly, impulsively, hasty, that kind of thing. But I think because of it, it does put a little bit of pressure on the relationship, because I mean, that speaks for itself. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's taking some time apart from you right now. With the journey card, I see him kind of hibernating in a way. So I think that he's a little bit concerned about how things have changed, how the dynamic of your relationship has changed since that happened. Because the thing is like his intentions were pure, but he feels like things are changing and he doesn't really know what to do, because I feel like he's pretty much a stand-up guy, but I think he feels backed into a corner and feels a little bit of pressure. There's also like door to value and financial constraints in the same thing. So there could be concerns surrounding money as well. Um, Sorry guys. I was like coughing so bad just now. But he's not speaking up about something. That's what I'm getting. The fact that I like can barely even talk right now, I feel like my throat chakra is extremely dry. I feel like I'm being choked. Like I feel like I don't know what to say or how to say what I'm feeling. And I feel like I'm tapping into his energy right now. And I don't think it's necessarily like he's ignoring you. It's just he doesn't know what to say. Yeah. I had a feeling that you would have told him something like that. I didn't think that you just like blatantly wouldn't tell him. I know how important something like that would be, that you would make it known. The bottom of the deck, we have the world, number 29, which is about expanding your thoughts, your vision, and actually opening up, like being more open, being more vulnerable. But at the same time, underneath that, we also have a man holding a heart. So I think that he's trying to like decide. We also have storm warning, okay? So I think that, and I'm just gonna be completely honest with you, Kiera, I don't see him backing away. But I feel like if things continue on the path that they're continuing on, and the energy remains the same, that he is going to start expanding and looking at like things with like broader options, because he's trying to balance between, if things continue like this, can I remain here? Something has got to give. I want to give my heart to this girl, but I'm scared because I don't like the way that we are right now. And there's a storm warning, so like something's brewing here. So I don't know if there's something that you would like to change within this dynamic. If there's anything that you can do, maybe approach it in a different way. Say it. Gosh dang it, someone's throat chakra is so blocked. Like, I can't even talk right now, bro. God, this is awful. I feel like I need a cough drop. But I don't know if there's a different way that you can say what you're saying. There's that expression, it's not what you're saying, it's how you say it. So maybe if you have a different approach, or maybe make him understand in a certain way. You definitely give it time to cool off, because like I said, we have the journey card. But maybe if you can put it in a metaphor where he would understand. Like, okay, so I'm being brought back to an example of like me and my relationship. I can tell my boyfriend, till I'm blue in the face, that I need more love, I need more attention, I need more quality time, I need more affection, blah, blah, blah. But he's not going to get it. It's going to go in one ear and out the other. I can say this, but if he's not that type of person to hear that kind of thing, it's not going to matter to him. But I worded it like this. I said, because he goes, I don't have time. Like I've got to do the litter box, and I've got to take out the trash, and I got to do this, and I got to do that, and da 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 da. And I looked at him and I said, you are the only person in this whole world that I can ask to give me romantic affection, to give me romantic love, to express these feelings to me. You are the only person that I go to for this. I can't ask anybody else in my life to do these things for me. So when I'm asking you to fulfill this, if I feel like it's lacking, I need you to do that for me, because you're the only person who can. Does that make sense to you? So what you're telling me is I need to schedule this time with you. You're telling me I need to schedule a time for you to give me a compliment or show me affection because you're too busy doing other things. Do you not understand how significant that is? That you are the only person in the whole world that I can go to for this type of fulfillment. And when he heard it like that, he was like, oh shit, that's right. I am the only person. So when she's asking me to do this, I need to do it. Nothing else is more important than this right now. If she's feeling like she needs my love and attention, I need to give it to her. And at that point, he was like, all right, And I'm sitting here thinking, like, all this time, all these years, I've been like, I need more love, I need more attention, blah, blah, blah. And he'll be like, oh, okay, he'll give me a hug or whatever, or a kiss. But it's like, you have to come at it with a different type of approach and like make him understand why it is you need this. So that's kind of what I'm saying, is like, if there's a metaphor or a way that you can word it or a way that you can say it that will make him understand where you're coming from, that will kind of click and let him have this epiphany about the situation. Because what that told him in that situation was, I am the only person that she goes to. And if I don't do this, someone else will. She will go to someone else for this. So if I want to keep this relationship, then I need to fulfill this need that she's asking for. Right? So I hope that helped. That was just an example. But anyway, that's kind of what I meant by approaching it a different way. Yeah, Kier, you definitely have to give him some time to kind of cool down because right now he's not going to hear you. Hi, Savannah Ross. Thank you for liking and subscribing. You said that's beautiful. Kiara, you're more than welcome to take my example if you want it. I'm no love guru, or I don't claim to be. I'm not the kind of person that's going to stand on stage and be like, if you want your man, this is how you do it. Like, that's not me. I definitely don't have enough experience in that department, but I definitely learned being with my boyfriend for going on almost 6 years now that it's all about how you say things and how you word it and how you express it. And going on the spiritual healing journey, I've learned my boundaries. I've learned what I want, what I need, and it changes things. The more confident you are within yourself, it changes things. So Savannah, are you talking to me? I have no idea if you're talking to me or if you're talking to Jo Beth. But if you're talking to me, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so next I have Sandy. Aw, you're so sweet, Savannah. Thank you. Hey guys, so everyone who's joining right now, my lists are closed, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. I closed them 2 hours ago, and I'm just trying to finish out the list that I had going. But I will be back. I try to come back every week. So definitely, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. That way you can get notifications when I go live. And typically it's on Thursdays, usually. I do have my cousin coming in from out of town next week, so I might go live earlier in the week next week. But come back and join me. If you guys are looking for other readers to follow, my spiritual sisters, Midnight Wolf Tarot is a great person to follow. And I think she just went live tonight. She is amazing. Oh, she's live right now. Midnight Wolf Tarot. You guys should look her up. Man, she's been live for a long time. And Neve, I'm gonna spell it for you guys because it's gonna be hard for you guys to spell it if I don't. Neve Tarot is another great one. And I'm sorry, guys. I was losing my voice so much during Kiera's reading. Kiera, I just saw what you commented here. Hold on, let me read it. Kiera, that's not what I'm necessarily sensing during the reading. So I think that your fears are definitely influencing the outcome. And something that I want to make very clear is that our fears can sometimes manifest and present in our physical reality if we put too much effort on them. If you focus too much on what you're scared of, you can actually push someone away. And so don't let your fears of what you thought was going to happen or you think is happening stop this connection or inhibit it from being able to move forward. Step into your power, step into your confidence, as hard as that is to say sometimes, and trust that that's not what this was. And if it was, he's shit. Like that's total dick like move. Like I would be so infuriated and like so upset for you. But I personally feel like when I was doing the reading is mostly he feels torn. Like he wants to continue a relationship with you, but he feels as though things are not great right now and he doesn't want to stay in this energy, and he's afraid that things are just going to continue either in this energy that it is now, or it can get worse. And that's what he doesn't want. But he also feels guilty because he, you know, did have sex with you and he knows how important that was to you and he doesn't want to look like an asshole. So that's kind of the message that I was getting from the reading. You know, and you're more than welcome to like check with other readers. I always tell people check with other readers, see what they say, you know, get confirmation, because spirit is spirit, and you know, you can always get validation, but I'm pretty certain other readers are going to say a lot of similar things. They might have other specific details and things like that that I didn't say, but the general energy, I'm sure, will likely be the same, that he's anxious, he's worried, he feels a bit torn, he wants to stay, but he doesn't want things to continue the way they've been, that kind of thing. Okay, so Sunflower Sandy. Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, 100% Kira. What is in your shadow? So Sunflower Sandy, are you doing shadow work? Is that what you want to know, is what you need to work on? I just want to make sure I understand your question. You're welcome, Kira. Thanks for your patience. Okay, let's take a look here. Yeah, for sure. I heard this comparison to shadow work to explain it to people who didn't know what your shadow was, and someone like explained it so well, so I'm going to use it. But those of you who are listening that aren't really familiar with shadow work, is it's like all the things in your life that have affected you traumatically, generationally, energetically, things that you have seen, acknowledged, absorbed, but never dealt with. And what you did was repress it, and you just shoved it into your shadow. So basically, you didn't let it see the light of day, and you just pushed it into your body further and further and further. And the more that you didn't deal with it, the more that you didn't ignore it, or more that you ignored it and didn't deal with it, the harder it's going to be to like work through. But that's what a great deal of light workers are on the earth for, and why they have to go through these shadow periods and like where they're releasing and healing and all that stuff, is because they're light workers. They're shining light on their shadow selves. That way they can help other people heal their shadow selves. I always thought it was really interesting because it's like shadow work, shadow self makes sense. But when you think about it, It's all the things that you pushed into the darkness, into all the things that you repressed, suppressed, and didn't deal with. And you were like, oh, that person made fun of me in high school. Well, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm just going to push it into my shadow. It's kind of like your shadow is like your treasure trunk of like this horrible box that needs tons of healing. All right. So, Spirit, what should Sunflower Sandy work on? Shadow work, please. What is in... Oh. Interesting. Well, that's a great message. Okay. Hold on. So many words. Ooh. I kind of like this. Okay. All right, so you have temptation, sexuality, and a phoenix rising coming through your shadow work right now. So you could be going through a Kundalini experience, actually, where all your chakras are starting to clear because you've done so much work that you're starting to become more aligned, more open, and you're ready for this phoenix to rise is kind of what I'm getting. So don't be surprised if you have a Kundalini experience or you already had one. It's like I don't know why, but the instant intuition that I got was that you either had a negative experience surrounding sex in your past that you need to work on, that's still in your shadow, that's like you need to kind of like finish up that work, or you haven't always had the best relationship with sex, and now that you've done your healing, you are going to be able to fully explore your sensuality. So that's kind of there. So we do have temptation. I got a message to make sure that your karma stays balanced. Don't do things that you wouldn't want done to you, basically. Just, fair, true, honest. What is in Sunflower Sandy's shadow? Oh, what's weird? I just said just, true, fair, honest, and then honesty came out. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. We also have freedom, which is very much like the Kundalini thing I was talking about with the Phoenix rising. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Death. Ooh, I heard ego death. Ego death is what I heard here. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So it could be like the death card. I believe that's Scorpio. Transitional period for you right now, which would resonate. That would be kind of synchronistic to what we've been talking about. But I mostly am getting that you're working on shedding parts of your ego. So that way you can be more humble and continue on the path of humility. A lot of times our ego is good because it helps us to survive this planet. It helps us stay grounded into this earthly plane, and it puts us into survivor mode. But when we have too much ego, it's not good, and we can't have spiritual enlightenment with too much ego. So very good card here. We also have Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So you could be coming through with working on loving yourself, affirmations to yourself, saying, you know, the things that you would want someone else to say to you, say them to yourself. Sit there and really imagine someone whom you love and respect and care about deeply saying all of the things to you that you would want them to say, but instead of them saying it to you, you're saying it to yourself. Envision that love, envision that powerful healing surrounding you. You know, you are unique in your own way. You are authentically you, and you're coming into balance with understanding that. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. And then we also have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Overall, Sandy, I feel like these cards are reflecting all of the work that you've already done, in all honesty. Like, I feel like Spirit is just saying, you know, good job, you know, give yourself a good pat on the back. Like, you are working towards your higher self. Like, you are becoming your higher self. And yes, there's always work to be done, but there's so much progress that's been had. Just appreciate that. There's a lot of purple and blue I'm seeing here. So maybe there's still some work that needs to be done with your third eye chakra. More so than your throat chakra, maybe a little throat chakra work. Lots of third eye. So continue working on that and opening that up, because that could be the last block that you have before the Kundalini experience. So you are welcome. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. And thanks to all of my new subscribers. Let's see how many new subs we got tonight. Oh, dang. I think we got 20 new subscribers tonight. So thank you guys so much for that. That is amazing. If you liked your readings, please do share me out and come back. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.